It's good to see you. My name is Hilary. I'm here to say one thing before I leave. My brother, make money. I don't have, but I'm telling you. I'm not here to say I started my farm with one feather. No. Make money as I make. You see, when you make money, I've come to learn, anything you say is correct. Wait, yes, she has agreed. When you have money, anything you say is correct. Prime example, I have an uncle who's from the UK, very rich man. He came back to Uganda, I remember in 2017. We were going to bury my grandfather. And when we went for the burial ceremony, poor people always early. My father woke me up by 6. We were supposed to organize at 7:30. My father woke me up. Hilary, wake up. I said, what? We go and put up the tents. We were at the burial ground, 6 in the very early, arranging the place. All the poor side of my family were all there discussing the organization of the place. Where do we put the tents? We put the tents here. We cleared grass for like a bush for like 3 hours, cleared the place. They were like, where do we serve food? People serve food under this shed. Parking, we had to clear across the road, clear parking, like 5 acres. Everything was done. Rich people come late because they have the right to come late. My uncle from the UK, my brother, he arrived at midday. When he arrived, my father, I don't know why, poor people apologize on your behalf. When my uncle arrived, my father came, we are sorry you are late, we are sorry. Yeah, maybe you were busy. Yes, I had a meeting. Yeah, you have meetings, you were busy. Anyway, in your absence, we managed to organize. You can see the way the place is beautiful. We ask ourselves, where do we put the tents? As you can see, 5 tents at this side, because we realize when the sun is to set, it will set the other side. So we don't want it to disturb people. So we put the tents here. You see parking, you people from Kampala, your cars, you need to park. So we cleared 5 acres there, you can see. There are some villagers who are disturbing us. We chase them away. You can see the parking is sufficient. Then food, very important. We decided here. There were 2 big trees. We cut them for like 2 hours, but we have managed to put food there. My uncle was not impressed with the arrangement. He looked at my father and said, no. What you do, you shift the tents this side. Parking there, no. After clearing for 5 acres, parking is not. Why don't we park this side? I find this place is better. Then food, I think you put food the other side. Knowing the struggle that we went through, I looked at my father with hope, thinking he would he would argue against the proposal. Without hesitation, my father looked at me and said, Hilary, come on, we carry the tent. I said, we took 5 hours, carry the tent. Who will pay your school fees? When you're rich. Another thing, when you're rich, madam, you may not believe this. When you're rich, your children cry differently. Let me tell you, I went to visit my uncle. True story. He stays in Muyenga, rich man. Went to visit him, and one of his daughters dropped her phone, right? And she came crying to the father. It's like, Daddy was like, Fionella. You know those are their names, Fionella, Angelina, Barbarita. The name has future. The name has success. You see there's a PhD ahead. Like, the name matches the age of the child. The child is 6 years, the name is Fionella. It sounds like a child's name. It's like, Fionella, what's the problem? Say, Daddy, I dropped my iPhone 13 Pro Max and the screen is cracked. I don't know, when I'm trying to play Candy Crush, it's no longer working. Daddy, what can I do? The father looked at the child and said, no, baby, that's not a problem. What we do, you can use my iPad. Remind me tomorrow when I'm back from work. I will get you a new iPhone 13 Pro Max. Problem solved. My brother, problem solved. Poor people, I don't know why. The way our children cry is like, Jesus, there's chaos. First of all, they are very loud. Very loud. If you think I'm lying, tomorrow, go anywhere around Khaled way. Why am I even struggling? Where are you from? Mulago, yes. Kabalagala, you know yourselves. Kasokoso, yes. You know, boys, you know yourselves. Just walk around Kalerwe, crossing a road, you'll hear noise from nowhere. No purpose, no that. The mother always comes out from nowhere. Senkubuge, those are their names. Senkubuge, Sechitoleko, John Bosco, or Netsmas. Believe me, those are names of people who are supposed to receive their retirement benefits. Like 70 years, 65. When you go to NSSF, when they're reading names, those are the names you hear. Mokisa Senkubuge, come pick your whatever. John Bosco, I never come. Those are names. But when a 6-year-old is called Senkubuge, how will that child make it in life? If you're going to name your child Senkubuge, let him make 18 years. First call him boy, boy, boy. When he's 18, then I'm like, Senkubuge now. You're now Senkubuge. The mother comes out of nowhere. Senkubuge, what's the problem? The more you ask, the louder. What's the problem? It's like you're making it worse. And for some reason, they don't tell you the complete story. He starts screaming out one word, as if you can sort of make out what happened. Embwa. The dog, Embwa, Embwa. The mother is there. What happened to the dog? Embwa. You're left confused as a parent. But the beauty about children of poor people, they never play alone. They always have a gang of other useless kids. It's like a football team. There are 10 other people around him. No shirt, the abdomen is here. He looks like a member of parliament. Stomach is dirty. They normally put on shorts of companies. Omo, MTN, holes everywhere. It's the friend. It's the friend who tells you what happened to Senkubuge. Senkubuge did it. You ask one of the friends, what happened to him? He was there playing with the dog. It bit him on the buttocks. How? How do you solve such a problem as a parent? and Ugandan parents are also funny. The mother looks at the child and says, you also go and bite it. Go and bite. You send your child to bite a dog. But ladies love men who have money. True or false? True. Yeah. Men, you can also clap for that. Listen, this is what I've come to realize. The number one reason why women love men who have money is simply because there are times when she has a financial crisis. Madam, you know what I'm talking about. Rent has disappeared for 3 months. And the landlord is looking for you as if you are a member of opposition. He's following you everywhere as if you're Bobby Wine. And you call your boyfriend with hope. You're like, hi, Jonathan. A guy who has money, it's not an issue. Like, yes, baby, what's the problem? Like, I don't know how to say this. I'm really, really down financially. And I haven't paid rent for 3 months, and the landlord is really, really, really looking for me. I don't know I don't know if you could help me. And it doesn't take long before he helps you. He's like, no, that's not an issue. How much is your rent? It's like, it's just 300,000 Uganda shillings. 3 months, that's like 900K, I don't know. It's like, oh, no, that's fine. That's roughly $300-400. They always talk in dollars. They never talk in shillings. That's roughly $400. So what I'll do, I'll send you $500. Pay your rent and, use the rest to stay beautiful. Yay! There's romance when you have money. Use the rest to stay beautiful. He even gives you options. He's like, so what do I do? Do I send on mobile money? Do I send in your bank account? Do I give you cash? Like, what do you want? And you tell him what you want, madam. You tell him, put on Airtel. On MTN, they demand me. He puts on Airtel because on MTN, they demand you. Very empathetic. Problem solved. When you call a broke guy, it's like a police interrogation. It's like you're talking to a police officer. He doesn't solve your problem. He asks you more questions about your problem. You don't have rent, you call him, Okello, how are you? Angela, long time. You are lost. Said, no, Okello, listen, I have some problem. We all have problems. Look, no, stop playing. Like, I really have an issue. You know, there's no money. Like, there's no money everywhere. No, that's not what I'm saying. Like, I haven't paid rent for 3 months, and the landlord is really looking for me. I don't know why broke guys delay to understand. You haven't? So what is the problem? I haven't paid rent for 3 months. Like, the landlord is looking for me. So, okay. How much is the rent? Say it's just 300K per month. Like, I haven't paid 3 months, so that's like 900K. I don't know if you could, like, help me out. 900. So, let us, okay. What do we do? If a man asks you, what do we do? Not what do I do? What do we do? 900 shout. Instead of solving your problem, he asks you a question. 900. But why do you stay in houses of 300,000? I told you leave Muyenga, come to Kabalagala. Thank you so much. My name is Dr. Hilary. You guys have been great.